Good morning, everyone. Got my little list together for today. Hopefully I hit all these topics. They seem unrelated, but while everyone was talking about crypto go down, there was a whole bunch of other stuff that happened. So let's see if I can do this and get it done right. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, the 4th of August, 2025. And I got my little list. So, because I kind of go all over the place, so I'm trying to tighten this up for everybody here. All right. Some of the topics I'd like to talk today. Well, let me just get into it. You know, I'm starting to harp on this Genius Act thingy because, let's just say my spidey sense is tingling when I hear some of the stuff. Now, over the course of the weekend, I did share a couple of things, how this thing is really affecting real estate, how it actually undercover helps blue states play games, and how it, well, a lot of people don't put this together. I'll put this together real quick. It's not on my list. I think in parts of the country, especially the part that I live in, rental prices will go up in 2026. Why? Because of the way the setup is. It's going to be huge discounts for wealthy homeowners who own bigger homes, and it's going to allow blue states to raise taxes because they'll be like, oh, you can write it off. Well, it's only a federal law. You're not writing off state stuff. In addition to that, what's the little mom and pop landlord going to do? I mean, everyone forgets about the mom and pop landlords who just, they legitimately love being landlords. You know, nobody likes to get the 2 a.m. phone call about, or the midnight call, boiler blew. But, a good tenant makes the call, lets the landlord know, hey, your investment has an issue. And good landlord goes ahead, gets on it. And, but here's the thing. Now, what do I define mom and pop landlords? Up to around 4 or 5 houses. I believe the federal government allows 4 under your name, but who would do that personally? That would be just nuts. So you have various LLCs set up. It's a whole thing. Now, bigger landlords, well, that's the bigger issue. Thank you, nice person. So in short, these mom and pop landlords are going to have to raise the rent to cover their new state and local taxes. So that means your rent goes up in this part of the country. So this whole idea, cheaper to rent than to buy, not in my part of the woods. Let's see. If you want more info on how that works, Econofin did a video this weekend. It's in the community page, what I'm calling the community page, where you go to my homepage, you go to posts, and you have a whole bunch of videos there. And, who was it? I forgot who it was now. I'm so sorry. But you did like one of the videos I shared from a lady in upstate New York about how to buy farmland, because we have to save America's farms. We do. But you actually tagged me in it. I saw it. I gave you a like on that. Just be very careful because, what was it? Miss Rustolo, I believe. It's on her channel. Full credit was given, of course, to her, so you can find it there. But where was it going? Yes, be careful because that comment got tagged by an impersonator, not of me, but of Miss Rustolo. And in short, definitely click a like on, in this case, Miss Rustolo's video. And, I'd appreciate a like on my link so I know that you guys are watching the links, because otherwise I won't know. If the comment wasn't made, I would know that she had seen it. Okay, so let me get back to my list here. So this Genius Act, one of the things that also facilitates, and we briefly touched on this, was for people to have LLCs. Now, before I get into LLCs, I got on my list to get back to it. What is natural when you think of LLCs, 1099s. Now, Mark Kohler has been doing excellent work in exploring this Genius Act with LLCs, but also with 1099s. Now, why do I say that's connected? Because when you own an LLC and you do it right, you 9 times out of 10, well, not that often, but a vast majority of the time, you get paid in a 1099. Now, there are ways where you can pay yourself a salary, which you really should do if you have an LLC. At least that's the consensus. Not financial advice, that's the consensus of people smarter than me in this stuff. And yeah, they refer to certain laws, minimum 50,000. Jake Claver recently talked about that. I'm not sure if I shared his short on that. But the thing is, this Genius Act has a lot of stuff in there for 1099s and everything else. Now, basically, we've already been conditioned to pay for our own health benefits, whether that's vision, dental health, medical health, what have you. Point is that it's as if we're being pushed into having our own LLCs. Now, mind you, corporate entities were relatively recently decided to be persons. So what's going on here? I'm connecting some dots, and the dots are companies or corporations, I'm not sure which. There was a ruling that they're considered entities, that they have a right to free speech and everything else. To me, that always seemed like a reach in the best of terms, and I was always suspicious of it. But now we have people having to pay their own benefits. Now we have this Genius Act, which facilitates 1099s in addition to what the heck is going on with real estate. So I'm just like, what is up with this? Okay, now let me go into LLCs. Now, for all intents and purposes, there are 2 types. Technically, there are 6 types. Mark Kohler was talking about that as well. But the way I'm seeing it we have, you got your real estate LLCs, yes. But you also have holding company LLCs that hold your assets. Then you have what some people call working, some people call trading LLCs. And again, I refer to Jake Claver because he has information on this, but maybe Mark Kohler, Jake Kohler, Jake Claver, that could be of help on this. They know more than I do. And I'm very curious how all this is getting set up. Will this change anything on how LLCs are to be set up? Definitely you want an attorney and an accountant on that. And if you can get someone who's both, like Mark is, you're going to do great. Good. Yeah, before I jump into let me actually say this. The next topic is trust. I'm seeing more and more, especially on X, people talking about revocable trusts. Those serve a purpose, but once it's in. You can't change it. It's done. Is that really what you want? That's the trust fund baby. That's what that leads to, especially within, your grandchildren or great-grandchildren, and then there was one family that lost all their money within one generation. That's insane. What you want is revocable, in my humble opinion. Again, not financial or tax advice, or advice of any kind. My opinion is revocable would be better, because then I can change conditions as things move along. So be wary of irrevocable trusts. They do have a use case, and one of them is, in my opinion, again, you'll have to get someone who has specialty in this. Got some weird stuff going on in front of me. One thing I think may be good for revocable is life insurance. Now, life insurance is very complex, ladies and gentlemen. Life insurance includes various things. Everyone talks about term and whole, and that's true. Term and whole are forms of life insurance. But as our guy Doug Andrew talks about, there's indexed universal life, IULs. Definitely explore that, because if you're like me, a working stiff who is just hoping to have a good, comfortable retirement, not seeking to be super rich, but, retirement, maybe you're not going to set up as many LLCs as other people are going to do. Maybe you won't set up any. You need to look at IULs. Now, the business guy here on YouTube, he's known as the business guy, Kevin, I think the surname is Wessel. He talks about Cook Islands trusts and LLCs. My curiosity is if life insurance, index universal life, can be rolled into an overseas LLC. So I think that would be very intriguing how that could be. My thought is pictured an IUL, index universal life, within a Cook Island LLC, which is in turn with the Cook Island Trust, and say a bank in Liechtenstein or maybe Switzerland. And some say if you're lucky you get Singapore. I don't know. Business guy is the expert on that. Now, the last thing, and this has flown under the radar, nobody that I have seen is talking about this, and I wrote it down this way: Ted Cruz saved DeFi. I know, right? Well, one thing Ted Cruz did is, what's it called again? I didn't write it down. It's basically he wrote a note. Senator Cruz wrote this note and stopped the IRS from adding like some kind of thing where the IRS was going to put things on DeFi, and it would have just killed DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. But Ted Cruz did something in, the way Congress runs. Ted Cruz is surprising me more and more every time I hear about him. Huge shout out to you for this, Mr. Cruz, Senator Cruz. Basically, from what I gather, and this is going to require a bit more research, but I just had to share it today. Now, I'll probably tag the video with this. Basically, Ted Cruz saved DeFi by allowing DeFi exchanges to still exist. Not politically, but fiscally still exist. And he did it politically. And I'm just like, how smart is this guy? No wonder he's one of the few attorneys allowed to argue in front of the Supreme Court. This guy is, Ted, you're no joke. So you got these rules like with Coinbase and Kraken and all these other ones. And Clinton Donnelly is the one that turned me on to this, because this guy is a genius tax guy. Short version is he... what was it? I was going to say, sorry, those people distracted me. Ted is... All right, okay, just go into the community page, see the post I put up there from Clinton Donnelly, and then from there, just watch that. Watch Clinton's stuff. It's just amazing. I'm over there sipping my morning coffee, and I'm just like, what? So that's definitely something to look at, ladies and gentlemen. And so let's tie this up in a little bow. We got questions about this Genius Act that passed, and allegedly is law starting, I think, now. We got a lot of issues with it, a lot of questions. We have long-term players like Ted Cruz who are like, let me do a little something for the American people here. Saves DeFi so we can invest with DeFi once we understand the technology, because blockchain is more than just finance, it's finance with technology. So that's a double need to be very savvy. You need to be very savvy with both tech and finance. Okay, and so we're in a position where, in summation, you have to have some type of entity structure. Now, is it plausible that as a person who owns nothing else, that you buy into an IUL policy? Like, let's say you go through Doug Andrew or whomever you choose to go through, and then that's what you own, and you could have at least a modicum of control over your taxes. From what I gather, it is possible, but definitely look into that, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not the most savvy of business people, not everyone's the same. You might want to consider that, because we're getting stuck in a position where we must have entities, because if we don't, we're kind of out of luck. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this wow, 16 minutes. Okay, I hope I kept you all focused and tied in together on this. I hope I tied it neat in a bow where we're at currently today. And of course I got the amber. All right, so if you like videos like this, whether from me or someone else, please like this video. Let YouTube algorithm know that we got to get the truth out there. Please comment down below your thoughts. Please share this amongst your friends. We get more and more traction. I did notice a couple of comments on a short I did. One stuck out in particular where he just didn't understand what I said about how things went on sale. And I'm like, wow, I really got to get the word out there. So let me know what you think about me trying to push this channel more and more so we can get some word out. Oh yeah, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We got a whole bunch of new subscribers. Some fell off, some got on. That's cool. Like I said before, if I'm not for you, I'm not for you. That's cool. And oh yeah, please ring that bell. Ding ding ding. Shout out to Scotty Kilmer on that. All right, it's gonna take me a while to write down all the tags I need to do and everything else on this video, and all the shout outs. I'll probably have to put the shout outs in the description, so make sure to check the description for the people I mentioned, because they're so good that they have a lot of impersonators. Some of them have impersonators with thousands of followers, and I'm like, wow. I try to do my part and report these impersonators, but it is what it is. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Remember to stick it to the man, not to each other. Stay blessed, and peace.